Welcome back to another episode of D.W.A. Boom Wrestling, where we are in round 2 of the Retro Rumble. As Lex Luger's been thrown out in the first 20 seconds, oh my goodness, we are here at round 2 of the Retro Rumble, where the winner of this match will go on to face Ravishing Rick Rude for the first ever D.W.A. Retro World Championship. And we are here joined by a special guest today, Miss D.W.A. herself, who will be competing for the Women's Championship in upcoming episode. So, Miss Diva, how are you feeling here tonight? Who do you have picked to win this WCW version of the Retro Rumble?
You know, welcome guys. Thank you so much. I always come here at the Spike Dome and have the greatest feeling. The energy here is great. I love it. Looking at these 8 guys in here, I really don't know how to choose. I really don't know how.
Well, it is a tough decision as Diamond Dallas Page just been thrown right over the top, as well as one of the fan favorites, Sting. You see, Sting just got suplexed right over the top immediately after DDP, as the field is shortening down here at a rapid pace. Hulk Hogan is now gone. This is gonna be a fast one here, Miss Diva. What are you thinking now?
I'm glad I didn't pick. I kind of want to say my all-time favorite, the Giant. Just his name alone, the Giant.
They're going with the Giant, who
he's coming in hard.
It did go on to become the big show, and looking to steal the entire show here in the second Retro Rumble to get to the final and challenge for the championship. I'm gonna have to go with Goldberg here, Diva.
Oh, no.
You know,
I like how the Giant kind of stands back.
Don't mess with an angry, bald, jacked man like this. He'll knock the shit out of you. So I'm gonna have to go with Goldberg as we see him taking down Vader with a nice leg bar.
I don't know. I like how the Giant kind of just stands back. He observes. He pays attention. I wouldn't really mess with a giant bearded, like, hairy man here. He really pays attention to see what's going on. Well, Giant Goldberg, I don't know. Look at these two going on right here.
The Giant is a big, huge individual, and I'm sure he's just pacing himself and taking some breaths. You know, methodically choosing how he chooses to dismantle his opponent with a low blow from Flair. You saw that. And Vader capitalizing. What a turn of events.
Well, looks like your guy was kind of about to get pinned, but...
Oh, big leg drop by the Giant. My guy, you're talking about Goldberg. Goldberg, look at this guy. He knows what he's doing, but he's wasting a lot of energy there running back and forth.
Don't get out.
Ric Flair getting manhandled by all 3 individuals. And another low blow from Flair. No shame in his game whatsoever.
I love the energy here, guys. I love the energy.
Well, we're happy to have you here, Miss Diva, and we can't wait to see you in this ring in the very near future. What are your feelings about that?
Oh, I love the Spike Dome. As you know, my entire outfit is full of spikes, so I think I'd fit right in here.
Well, we got a distance due to COVID standards out here, but it is quite the dazzling outfit, I must say.
It is.
All the same, see Vader back and forth off the ropes. He does not have any expendable energy with a man that size and weight.
Giant, come on.
The final four here, as I said, the winner will go on to face Ravishing Rick Rude for the first ever D.W.A. Retro World Championship, and
these guys are holding it down.
Most definitely they are holding it down, but we want to see somebody get thrown over the top rope and not getting thrown straight to the ground.
Yes, 3 taken out. 3 more
elimination style.
3 more to go.
As you see, it's a double team here onto the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. He is not styling and profiling at the moment, and he's lying flat on his back in an arm bar from Goldberg. Not the man you want to mess with in any capacity, as Goldberg is quite an insane and very athletic individual, just missing barely with the spear. You ever taken a spear before?
You know what, I can't say I have, but I'm ready for it. I've trained for it.
Oh, I'm sure you have trained for it. I'm sure you got many spears coming your way.
I won't tell any of my secrets that are coming out, but like you all know, just tune in. I'll be in the Spike Dome pretty soon.
Well, as he said again, Goldberg's been thrown over the top by Vader. We are down to our final 3 here, and Ric Flair, the Giant, and Vader, and it's just Vader and the Giant remaining. Well, I said my pick is still. Oh no, Goldberg's gone. I picked Goldberg. What can I say? I thought I picked Vader for a moment.
No, you did not. He's a big boy, so every time I watch him in the ring, he's always got some great moves.
Well, these are the two biggest boys in this match, and it's no coincidence that they find themselves as the final two participants.
Wow, don't hug it out just yet, guys. Come on.
Big bear hug on the part of the Giant. And now a gorilla press, throwing the big 450-pound Vader flat on his face. Looking staggered at the moment as the Giant coming off the ropes. Oh. Misses the big boot. What action we have seen here. I am nothing short than impressed with what I've seen so far here tonight. As the Giant having to take some breaths.
He is. He's looking a little poorly executed here.
These big boys, they're big, but they don't have the same endurance as, say, the rest of the other guys. But hey.
Or what they did when they were younger.
Well, these guys are big boys, I'm sure, when they were young, too. See, Vader was a big right hand to the face of the Giant. Giant just seems to be gasping.
Oh, he's taking it.
The Giant is gasping for breath.
Let's go, get up.
He clearly needs some better conditioning.
Okay.
Vader eating some fists at the moment, but again, Giant gasping for some air. He looks to be in some trouble here. Oh. Vader missing the big clothesline, takes a big elbow to the back of the head.
That's it, I think he's got this.
Who was your pick? Yeah. Who did you say your original pick was?
The Giant.
You went with the Giant, did you?
The Giant.
Look at you. Maybe you gave a little bit of luck to this big fella as he gets thrown off the rope in an Irish whip from Vader. Eats a big boot to the face. And now Vader looking gassed. Both men going back and forth, but clearly both individuals are gassed and tired. And this needs to end sooner than later, as we don't want to see anybody collapsing in the ring from exhaustion. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Oh, referee.
Dragon sleeper from Vader.
Come on. Yes.
Both men former WCW World Champions, now looking to become the first retro world champion here in the D.W.A.
Wow. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd as it goes so wild. Standing.
This crowd is insane. Look at the insane strength from Vader, tossing the Giant right over his head with a gorilla press. Back and forth with some fists.
I really don't know who's going to win this.
I don't know either here, Miss Diva, but we are happy to have you here, and you are welcome anytime to come and join us in commentary. And as mentioned, we can't wait to see you in the ring competing for that D.W.A. Women's Championship.
Much appreciated. I really
appreciate it. Vader held on to the top rope. I thought he was gone for sure there. As both men throw judo throws back and forth.
I don't know. Maybe I should have put a bet on it.
Hey, I'm always open to a bet. What's your suggestion here, Diva?
Is it too late or no? Every time I come here.
Oh, and Vader holding on to the top still, not going out so fast.
No, this is a tight match.
As we hit the 17-minute mark.
Oh, this might be it right here.
Oh, big running shoulder.
This just might be it. Gasping for air.
Gasping for air. The Giant clearly exhausted, but what are we going to see here? A big power bomb.
Let's see him out the ring.
Vader is taking some damage. I don't know what he's going to be able to do to recuperate here.
I love Vader. I watched him growing up.
It's Vader. Time.
I watched him growing up with my family, by myself. Oh. I loved him.
Big German suplex. Irish whip into the corner as the Giant guarded in with a big splash. And the Giant holding on to the top. None of these guys will go out easily. Vader's gone. Miss Diva, you should have put a bet down because I would have given you whatever you liked. The Giant is on his way to face Rick Rude for that Retro World Championship. What a match!
Can't wait.
We will be back after these messages. And Diva, it was great having you here. Are you going to stick around?
Yes, let's be.
Okay, well, once we head in after this commercial break, we'll see you into the next match.
I love it here now.
Are you ready? And welcome back to Boom Wrestling, as we have a specialty match for you inside of the Octagon with Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, taking on the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle in a one-round, 10-minute match, submission only, no pinfall. Fighting for wrestling versus anything you got, but it's make your opponent tap, and that's the name of the game. In this one, I have the pleasure of being joined here once again by Miss Diva Tequila. How you doing there, honey?
Boom! I'm feeling great.
Boom goes the dynamite indeed. That is great to hear.
Everything is good. Thanks for having me again.
No, that
I'm
is
feeling the love. Much appreciated.
that is fantastic to hear. As we see Ken Shamrock with another leg bar onto Kurt Angle, trying to get the advantage and take those legs out of action earlier on in the match. As you see Kurt Angle able to escape that. So, what do you think about the difference in this type of match here, switching from the traditional ring over to the Octagon, having a cage-style UFC, MMA-style match?
If I can say one word, gruesome. It's gonna get gruesome.
Well, it most definitely could do so. And Shamrock with a nice arm bar. This could be enough to get Angle to tap, but not even close. But followed up by a big power bomb. And going right for the ankle again with another leg bar. Angle able to escape, but yeah, you are right, Miss Diva. These cage matches and these MMA-style matches can definitely get quite gruesome at times. Lots of blood, lots of broken bones. As
I've seen referees get taken out too.
oh, it's all over already.
Oh, it was just
Kurt Angle unable to compete any further. Wow.
You know, I was gonna go for Kurt Angle.
That was a fast match, and I gotta say, this has gotta shoot Ken Shamrock right up the rankings here, as he was a finalist in the Never Openweight Championship we saw last week. So perhaps he may be getting a shot at that title, but nonetheless, Ken Shamrock with a quite decisive and quick victory over Kurt Angle. So
I felt like I barely blinked. Did you blink?
I didn't even still notice what happened. Next thing I know, match was over, but
I thought the crowd really cheered them on, and they just said, you know what, let's get this.
all the same, Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, proving that once again as we move on to our main event here, as we're going to see the Giant, the winner of our opening match here tonight, take on Ravishing Rick Rude for that Retro World Championship. So stay tuned, we'll be right back with the championship match, y'all.
Okay.
It is now time for our main event of the evening, and here is the winner of the first Retro Rumble, Ravishing Rick Rude, ready to take on probably the biggest opponent he's ever faced in a one-on-one matchup ever, in the winner of tonight's Retro Rumble. And here he comes, none other than the 7'4", 500-pound Giant himself, the Giant. What do you think, Miss Diva? What do you got in this one?
Beautiful ladies have to move out of the way for him to walk down that platform. And I'm gonna go with the Giant.
I knew you were gonna go with the Giant, and let me tell you, those ladies got to be there for the grandiose occasion of the main event. You know, being for the Retro World Championship, and we're definitely gonna have a new champion crowned one way or another by the end of this matchup, as these two lock horns and see a test of strength here, and obviously the Giant's gonna be winning that one. Monday Night Raw is where we're taking place for this championship match. Although it is a Saturday where we are, it's all good. We'll keep this for our Monday release. As we always come to you live on a Monday with the D.W.A. Boom Wrestling, as we see Ravishing Rick Rude with an Irish whip to the corner on the big, massive Giant. So, Miss Diva, you're saying you're taking the Giant as winning this one. I'm going to take Rick Rude. He's a little craftier. You know, he's willing to bend the rules a little bit more. And let me tell you, it was rumored that back in the day, he was actually quite the tough guy in the locker room and willing to get into it with just about anybody, no matter how big they actually are.
Maybe we should make a bet this time around.
I bet you dinner. Whoever wins this one is eating a free dinner. So I'm taking Rick Rude in this one.
Good grace. I'm still going with my boy, the Giant.
There you go.
I mean, they're both equally good, but if we have to pick one, then...
Well, like I said, Rick Rude is a lot craftier. He's got that heel mentality and a lot more crafty nature. But the Giant obviously has size in his favor, and you can't take away, nor can you teach 7'4". So big gorilla press here by the Giant, throwing Rick Rude flat on his face.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's get this. Let's get this.
How do you think?
The crowd goes wild.
You're taking the Giant. How do you think he's going to take this one out? Choke slam and a pinfall or a submission or a count out?
Submission.
You think he's going to submit Rick Rude, do you? Interesting. Very interesting. I think that we're going to see Rick Rude pull out the Rude Awakening and take the Giant off of his knee, off of his feet, and put him in a predicament he's not used to being in, which is flat on his back, staring straight up in the sky, getting pinned for that 1, 2, 3, and we'll be seeing Rick Rude being crowned.
It's size. Giant might be able to just hold him down.
You think so? Oh, what do we have going on here? We have a visitor coming down, and this looks to be...
Let's go.
Who is this?
Welcome!
It's Lex Luger with his face painted, coming to take revenge on the Giant, possibly for that elimination we saw earlier on. Wow.
Never surprises me.
Wow, Lex Luger into the mix now, joining this, attacking the Giant, helping out Rick Rude. We never thought I'd see that, but Rick Rude's gonna need all the help he can get. I can promise you that when you're facing the Giant. So
like a 2v1 here. So
it definitely looks like a 2v1.
I mean,
but what I don't understand is why he's coming down with all the face paint. Unless that's his guerrilla warfare camo look. Like the army camo.
The Universal.
Oh, big power slam.
He does have a lot of face paint on when we
big running power slam. Maybe he's taking a book out of the Stingers page here. But anyways, that was a big running power slam that he just applied onto the Giant, but the Giant hits Rick Rude with the choke slam. 2, 3, 2 point. I almost got it.
Almost.
Can't get any closer than that, referee Charles Robinson.
I almost had dinner.
Oh, yeah, you wish you did. You wish you did. But Rick Rude's still well and alive in this match, and he is not out of the...
Come on.
2, no.
I think so.
Oh, you're not going to get him just like that. You're not going to get him with a choke slam. You're not going to get him with that lazy little maneuver.
He's getting tired, I'll tell you that much.
Well, we saw in the Royal Rumble, in the Retro Rumble, we saw the Giant gasping for air. Remember that against Vader?
Yeah,
he's getting 2 matches in one night, so clearly he's going to be a little bit fatigued. As again, you see him gasping for air.
He just had a 2v1 here.
And unable to capitalize. Well, he did have to take on 2. But, hey, anything goes here in the D.W.A, you know what I mean?
On a Saturday night.
Boom goes that Dynamite! Woo!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Rick Rude breaks up that chokeslam attempt with a kick straight to the nuts. There's no defense for that. And he pulled out the brass knuckles. Did you see that?
Come on.
And he's going to town with the vicious forearms and fists to the face. The Giant might be out cold though. He just got clocked with the brass knuckles.
Might be.
That's that craftiness I was telling you about earlier on from Rude. He'll pull out all the stops to do anything necessary to gain the upper hand and advantage in any given situation. But unable to win that face-off there as he takes a vicious power bomb from the Giant. 2, 3, and he got it! Oh no! It looks like I owe you some dinner.
Get cooking.
But no matter what crafty tricks Rick Rude could pull, the Giant able to persevere and
Rick Rude's
become
I don't know what happened.
The first Retro Champion. And Giant now the Retro World Champion. So hey, he's going to be taking on all challengers, all contenders, and valiant effort from Rick Rude. He pulled out every trick in the book, but unable to get it done. So, hey.
I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry? The crowd? Everybody hungry?
Well, Miss Diva, to Tequila. It was a pleasure having you on board for this week's episode of Boom Wrestling. And hey, I'm hungry. Are you? Well, let's go get some grub, and we will see you guys again next week. It's a pleasure being here.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week where you'll feel that boom. Once again, have a great night, everybody.